All right, everybody. We are back on the air once again for you guys. Welcome to the Furry Raiders podcast, the Raiders Rambles. I am Jolt, chief host of the show, and joining me, as always, is none other than my co-host, Avira.
Hey guys, hope you're doing super awesome today.
Nice to have you again, as always. Joining me next is Red Kabuki.
Red Kabuki.
Pookie's back. Back again. Pookie's back. Tell a friend. Pookie's back. He's on crack. Band on vac. Get the thwack. And he's black. Well, not really. But his fur is black.
Oh my goodness! At this stage, that thing could just be a hit at the dancers at a con. If you were, let's suppose you basically get a hit at DJing.
And if Feminem doesn't come after you too,
Let's just say like DJ Buki's set.
could be.
Yeah.
By the way, you can buy my music on bandcamp.com/starwerdo. That's STARWERDO.
One day.
Oh.
So, next on our panel, Gil.
Hello, everyone. How's it going?
Good to have you back again.
It's good to have you back as well too, my dear little fluffy purple tree rat.
And joining us for the first time ever is a hard to pronounce name, but it's properly pronounced Fesogash.
Fashiga Shunuk, hello there.
Yes, please just give us a little bit of an introduction to yourself and just state us a little fun fact.
Well, all that you need to know is that I'm basically, I'm Irish, as some of you may know. This is my first time. Let's see how we go.
Yes, and in case you want to know what his full kind of name is, Fesogash Saranak. Did I pronounce that right?
Don't even try to feckin' pronounce my name.
Dude, I've done it so many times when I read your live comments. It's literally like you want to smack me upside the head every single time I've done it.
Yep.
Come on now, but all in good fun.
It's really not that hard. All you have to do is repeat him.
Yes, but all in good
If I
fun.
don't... Yep.
So, let me begin with the reason I was absent for a week, and now that I'm back, that I
your
went to the
experience.
party of a lifetime. Furry Down Under 2019. A furry convention straight up in Surfers Paradise, Gold Coast, Australia.
Featuring Scorchy, the Australian green Murphy.
Yeah, I did see him there once. I did get to meet him in person once or so. He did make a parade video.
I even
cool.
saw you were. I even saw you were featured on it as well too. You even replied to me as well too.
Yeah. I mean, now just to get a big figure of now, here's some statistics. The hotel Mantra on View has a capacity of 800 people. Needless to say, this year the convention was sold out. The tickets had all the tickets from super sponsored to standard had limited numbers, and
That's not super sponsor at all.
yeah. But I ended up getting the sponsors badge, which is fine considering I wanted all the goodies. Which included, early access to the dealer's room, a sponsor exclusive T-shirt, and a bag full of goodies, and needless to say, also, it is the 10th anniversary of Furry Down Under.
Yay!
Oh wow, they need to get a bigger hotel.
I mean, in the Gold Coast,
They
the
really
biggest
should.
place they can get is they'd eventually have to move to the Gold Coast Convention Center one day. Oh, they do have it. It's literally a big tourist city.
Wow.
Indeed.
So what kind of events was going on there?
Well, let me just start this off by sharing with you guys a little video taken by my buddy, a videographer who I'm friends. Well, and needless to say, it was literally the party of a lifetime. Events everywhere, and lots of walks to the beach. Sorry
that
for no
sounds so
music.
fun.
Suits, wouldn't you get hot?
believe it or not, this was literally towards the end of autumn and start of winter down here. So there,
Wow.
Fair enough.
yeah. So the weather for fursuiting is by all accounts blessed. I never felt toasty.
Mhm.
Ah,
Oh.
Why aren't more conventions of the furry variety in winter or in fall?
why
I mean,
aren't
that's a
they?
good question. Like,
Um,
it's a matter of scheduling, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Because you also have to remember a lot of furries are like college aged, so they're probably
Mhm.
away, and then they get off in the summer. So that's
Indeed.
convenient, you know.
Yeah, but in essence, though, it did work out well for us in the end. Considering, especially then, just for a little bit of context, it was able to sell out because the people in Victoria and Melbourne's furry community had lost their convention for this year, and they literally up and panicked, and then they just rushed for
One of those guys looked like Chip for a second, but I don't know.
Foxamore. I think that's Foxamore's fursuit. He was the
Oh, I
guest of
saw.
honor.
Oh, he was.
That's
Mhm.
full.
I
but,
have no idea who
never
that
mind.
is.
Foxamore is probably the most renowned
Oh, I
furry
see
music
Joke again.
producer.
I have no idea who that is. Someone explain it to me.
Really, Fox and More? Like Fox and Peppers. He
He's a
did that
musician.
song.
Yeah.
Oh,
Foxamore is a very well known, like I said, music producer in the furry community.
Ugh.
Pepper Coyote is probably the most popular singer in the furry community. They're both guests of honor this year because they're headlining their show together for the first time in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Needless to
Very-
say, yeah, if you went to their concert, you may well have a great time. Don't get me
So,
wrong, I did.
okay, so that's why I've never heard of them. I don't really scope out anything that my brain tells me is competition. Not out of
You
like,
should be
not out of
disappointed.
pride or anything. It's just I get jealous way too easily.
I'm pretty sure you've heard some of their songs before.
Oh,
I
no doubt.
guarantee it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. It's just
Well, that's okay.
luckily for you guys. Yeah, those two weren't. They were running concerts twice throughout, but not running the DJ sets. But needless to say,
You
That
didn't
looks
hear
so
a
fun.
motorbike, did you?
sorry.
You didn't hear a motorbike there, did you?
Actually, you know
no.
what? There was a Sergal riding a motorcycle in his fursuit. Like when I got back to the room from a photo shoot.
Ah, those crazy pizza heads.
That's so scary. I'd be terrified to drive anything in fursuit.
But no, this is the funny thing is that there's motorbike racing going on in the Isle of Man, and my dad watches it. But whenever they have like the advertisements on the specific channel, they have instances where the motorbikers have crashed. And in this instance, this guy, he turned his bike too quickly, and he was literally flung up into the air.
I mean,
Like
in comparison, the guy's known for doing wheelies. But anyway, just to get back to
Yeah.
it though, the scale, like.
Sure.
Considering that it has sold out, though, the scale of the parade, like we don't like here in Aussie we do not do a typical parade around the hotel block. What we do is walk to the beach,
Good.
and here is the scale of the parade. You can easily count that there's well over 200 fursuits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see you.
I made sure I was difficult to miss at practically every angle because I snuck into the very front, right next to the flag.
Oh yeah.
Aw, that is awesome.
I see a purple thick boy.
Yeah, and year by year, the photo shoot gets wider, and it's going to be harder to accommodate all the suits.
Or even to see as well too.
How
Oh, there you are
many
again.
suits were there?
Indeed.
Huh.
But nevertheless, though, you know what was also fun at the time, considering that we also got lined up right next to a fireworks show on the beach.
Ooh.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
What was the occasion for that?
Fireworks.
Oh, that was a one-off international fireworks competition called Seafire.
Sea fire.
Yeah.
I never heard of that.
Nah, yeah. It literally was scheduled like 2 days into the con, like during the later hours of the day. But the thing was, like we had literally just went out there, and by night the fireworks started, cracking, and the good part was I had a room with a perfect view of the fireworks and the beach.
That's
Grand.
great.
Best seats in the house.
Indeed.
But
Don't
needless to
make it them-
say, yeah. But to top that off, I also happened to go and take a fursuiter out into the streets to photograph the fireworks, and in it too, there's also some movie stars, because there was a Batmobile.
A Batmobile, you
Oh.
say?
What era? Is it like the 80s Batmobile, or is it the...
I
Oh,
think it
yeah.
was probably one of the newer Batmobiles, and it
Not
was
the
also
Tornado.
surreal, like seeing it literally get towed away. Considering Batman usually, Batman parking tickets.
Wait, it got towed?
It went, yeah, yeah. Somebody
What the
see
heck?
sort of Batmobile get towed.
You
Just
don't
imagine
tow the
being that
Batmobile. The
officer.
Batmobile tows you.
Oh my god, no! Just imagine that the officer. He's like, "All right, so I'm gonna go tow the Batmobile." I mean, just that's so crazy.
You have no heart.
Wow.
But other than that, though, we had some great activities too. Considering I went out to go and play mini golf in fursuit, like you just saw in that con video.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Just when
Jolt.
you say mini golf.
Yes,
Hey, Jolt, I got a question for you.
yes.
Have, when you were at the beach, were there any, fursuiters crazy enough to go in the water in full fursuit?
No. I did take a guy out to the beach, and like for a photo shoot with his fursuit maker, and the suits made by his maker. We did get a bit closer to the shoreline. Tide rolled in, and everybody literally just up and panic ran closer to the
Yep. I can
love
just
when that
imagine that.
happens.
I mean, it also didn't help that nobody had his fursuit shoe dislodged after that panic run.
Oh no.
100%. But needless to say, like his fursuit maker just said, like, you know what, hot super glue in the shoe. Yep, it'll be right for another couple of days. 10 minutes set.
Or welding it?
No, super glue.
Maybe if it was power armor, you'd weld it.
So, what was the weather like there? Was it like in autumn time, like 50s or so, or like colder?
It was like about 65-ish Fahrenheit for those who use imperials, like 20 degrees Celsius in the noons. Blessed weather for fursuiting. Close to the end of autumn, and sunny during the daytime, but it rained. It rained in 2 nights, to the point where people literally cancelled going to watching the fireworks at the beach in fursuits, etc.
Yeah.
But I was
I
actually brave
understand.
enough to do it, because one guy literally was like, "Okay, you want to go see fireworks? Sure." And then the rain hits in.
Oh no! Was it like bad, like a storm, or like?
No. It was like a light drizzle.
Ah, all right.
So when it rains in Australia, does the rain come down or does it go up into the sky instead?
Mate, this is up. I mean, yeah, I know. I live in upside down world. But this is not
I'm
inverse
sorry,
Earth, my
I
dude.
had to do it.
Hey, at least,
I'm
hey,
sorry.
take solace in the fact that Scorch isn't on this episode.
Oh Lord, don't start. Please don't.
No, it's
Oh,
not that
no.
Scorch. It's the circle one.
No, not
He's
this
a
green
good
circle.
green
The circle,
monkey.
the old green dragon. At least he's not on the show.
Oh, either of them. No, stay away.
I know.
I think that in my opinion, the most killable of the two. I say the circle is the one I cuddle without a doubt. The circle one.
I have no doubt. He's cool. He's a cool guy. He's very cool. Like,
So circles aren't actually real, right?
no.
It's
No,
not a
no,
real
no.
animal.
No,
Much like
they're
dragons, they're not real.
Okay.
Yeah,
They're
It's
wedge heads.
it's an invention made by one man. But
It's
other
like
than
a
that,
Japanese thing. I don't
Kind of
know.
sounds like it could be a real thing, like a fuzzy type of. I don't know. I'm getting on track.
but other than that, though, just a few more little things as well that you get to see.
I'd sooner believe dragons existing than a circle.
Yes.
Or
All right.
werewolves.
Scorch is just a cute little merpy derpy.
Who
Wait,
is that?
That is Chipper, isn't it?
Where?
In the photo on the right with the scarf.
November. That's November.
Oh, okay.
He's an American who flew down all the way. I mean,
Wow.
we attracted quite a good amount of of foreigners here into the event. Like it came from all over Taiwan, Singapore, New Zealand, United States. A couple from Europe as well.
I'd visit you if I had the means.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is a con for everyone. So long as you're over 18, but the vibe is amazing. The dances were just on point. The scenery, you just literally anytime you're on the beach, you have the perfect place for a backdrop for a photo shoot. There's activities at your doorstep because the Mantron view is literally close to that mini golf and arcade, which was sadly under renovation this year. And yes, and overall, it's just a very relaxed con. No spectacular drama happened. Everybody was just out there to have a party.
Sounds like you had a great time, anyways.
It is. So by all accounts, I highly recommend that you attend Furry Down Under. In the future, you have got to put that on your list.
Oh, I
might
will.
go to Australia in the future.
Oh, I will. I mean, when I can. That is, if I'm still alive at that point. Who knows?
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I feel you.
I know, but I think we're pretty much set though, because that thing literally is stories for a lifetime. But hey, a few live comments. Panda Games BR says, if you try to tow the Batmobile, it will engage all its weapons to annihilate the tower.
Yes.
That's a very powerful Batmobile.
The Batmobile is powerful.
Yeah.
It is.
I
And
wonder how many traffic laws Batman has broken over the years.
Probably.
I don't think he's scared. Like, he has his superhero privilege.
Oh, come on. Yeah, okay, all right.
Oh, no.
And there's one here say, fursuit sex on the beach. Hey, I mean, if you're into that sort of stuff, e621.net is the place for you to go.
Okay, I think he's referencing a drink, a type of. Yes.
Oh shit!
You floose.
Well,
You fucking
probably not,
floose.
but that's what I'm going to say.
Yes, Gil, you need to be slapped again.
Sexing on the beach. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Also, I typed out, Scorchy, if you read this, I called you a merpy derpy.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
take that, you Sergal. Take that, you Sergal.
But I the rest though. It's been a great con. It's been the greatest 4 or 5 days of my life.
Wait, it's
And
4 to 5 days.
Actually,
long.
no. I mean, I arrived there on Thursday to get the pre-registration, get myself the hotel room. There were no events on Thursday, but
Okay.
I just had to beat the registration line. That's all.
Yeah. Good job.
But yeah, well, other than that though, it is time we pushed on. But I will endeavor to make it next year. Definitely.
You should.
I hope so.
Other than that
Hopefully.
though, our next item on the list is, as it is the
Yes.
month of June, it is Pride Month.
Pride Month.
Taste the
Yeah.
rainbow, motherfucker.
Hey, Jolt,
Yes,
what are the 7 deadly sins?
pride is one of them.
Oh.
Most dangerous of
then.
them all.
Time for corporations to pretend to care about the LGBT rights, and time for the LGBT themselves to be insufferable.
Oh my goodness, it's getting crazy. It really is. Did you see Budweiser's new Pride flag cups? There's like 10 of them.
Welcome to
Yeah,
Clown World.
It's not necessary.
They have like a rainbow one, but then they added black and brown because apparently it's to represent like
The
black
gay
people
black
and
pride.
minorities, but also with gays at the same time. I don't really understand why they did that.
But-
Okay.
Yeah. It just so happens that they're literally. It's honestly, these sorts of things need to last for no more than a day.
I agree.
That's it. One day.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Why a whole month? What the heck?
Like, it's not necessary.
Precisely.
Well, I think it's lost its meaning over the years. It's not just people, celebrating their civil rights. Now it's become more
Yeah.
like a freak
Yes.
show. Honestly.
All right,
Yeah,
This is where I come in. Since I have been to 3 pride parades in my life, 2 of which when I was under the age of 18.
Oh, that's no fun.
Jolt. There were people walking around in latex.
Yes, that's what it has devolved into.
Ugh.
But
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
There were
It's
people
no.
dead ass just throwing penis shaped lollipops.
No. My God.
Why?
and there are children walking through on the streets being.
I was one of those children. And for 2 of those.
You see, this is where it's getting crazy. It's not good.
The thing
And
that I find funny about this, not to go off topic or anything, is that they go on about how they're oppressed, but yet they have massive corporations behind their backs and have people that'll shut up anyone that talks badly about them. Who is oppressed there? It's certainly not them, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't feel oppressed. I'm not a victim.
And
My whole government is all about this. All about the gays. Like they love the
Same
LGBT
here.
stuff, like all the acceptance stuff. You cannot claim that you are any way oppressed, at least in my country.
I
Canada,
mean,
right?
that'd be textbook privilege, I guess.
I mean, oppressed by like other people, sure, but not by the government, not systematically.
Well,
No.
not in the Western world. There are some places where it's pretty bad.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
of course.
But
That's their problem.
ultimately,
Topic.
but to get back onto it though, there is one kind of pride I would be so happy to ironically or even non-ironically celebrate, and that is the proposed
Super happy fun
Pride.
America.
Great Pride Parade. The Super Happy Fun America is planning to host
They
one.
have to do this. They have to do this
Awesome.
because it makes
Straight
sense.
pride parade. Boston rejects straights.
Yes, they're planning to host a parade up in Boston.
How much you want to bet people are going to protest against this? Like
Oh,
as they're marching.
100%.
Look, the thing is, they don't even have to show up, and people will just literally flood the streets, saying, all sorts
Mhm.
of rah-rah marching, spurging, and
Yeah, why is this bad though? I wonder. If you're proud to be straight,
No, like, it's
okay.
inclusive.
Proud
look,
to
the
be
thing
gay,
is,
all right.
they haven't.
Yeah, why can't we be proud to be straight, huh? What's the
Yeah,
problem with
but it
that?
was all
Yeah.
inclusive, all genders, all sexualities. Straight
All
is a
backgrounds
sexuality.
of life.
Do you know what's? Do you know this is this is some clown world bullshit, isn't it?
I mean, look,
Right.
if the gay pride thing was never taken too far and shoved into our faces, this would never
wouldn't
have
be
had to
happening.
exist.
But they brought them upon themselves. They only have themselves to blame now.
And you could just tell how much of trolls these guys are. But like, in
Yeah.
the funniest type of way though.
Like, they took every single word in the book that they use.
Oh, it's so great.
Like, it's perfect. It is beyond perfect.
Yeah, I'm kind of just
Yeah.
worried about their safety though.
Yeah,
Look,
that is
I
one
mean,
thing.
yeah, it is going to be a unhealthy show. Considering too, it is in Boston, which is literally a liberal stronghold.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. Well, they picked it for its cultural and historical significance, but yeah.
I mean, look, you got to applaud them that they have the guts to do this in a city as Boston.
It was going to happen at some stage, to be honest.
I mean, I could think of worse cities to host it in.
Yeah,
San
New York.
Francisco.
Los Angeles.
Oh,
Hmm.
crazy. Anywhere.
I love how they call it the Super Happy and Fun America. Like, what?
It's happiness.
Yeah, it's
Happy
super
and joy.
fun.
It's literally the original meaning of the word "gay," which was meant happy.
Like,
That
it sounds
is
like
just-
a fucking it sounds like an amusement park.
Oh,
Mhm.
it does, right?
Super happy fun America. Yay!
So their parade was actually approved by some miracle, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll
not to
have
mention all the
see.
protests and people that complain about, oh, how straight people are bad, this and that, and how they shouldn't deserve their own parade, yada yada yada. But
The thing
here's the thing.
is,
But here's the thing: the more you try to protest, the more you try to shut it down and everything else.
more
The more
attention.
you're proving their points.
Yeah,
Hey,
the
I mean,
stronger they get.
these guys understand what free publicity is, so
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yes, there is.
Well,
Harvey
I
Weinstein
beg
would
to differ.
disagree.
yeah, in those
Maybe.
cases, those are big yikes. You
In certain circumstances, yes, but you know, you pass too much attention onto something that you hate, the stronger it gets.
When EA tried to do that ad campaign for Dante's Inferno, that was pretty bad. That didn't help them at all.
Oh no, not that.
yeah, just a couple of little things. To do nothing. When does the Straight Pride Parade occur? They're planning this in August.
August.
We don't know yet what the exact date is, but keep a
Oh, I
Good night
actually I thought it was supposed to be August 13th. That's just what I heard.
I think they've been saying that it might happen at the end of August. Who knows? But keep an eye out, and they'll look, and we'll see about getting you
They
up
said
there.
to like post it as the weeks go by, so
I
we'll
wonder.
see.
Wonder what that's gonna be like. Like, okay, so do you think a lot of people are actually gonna show up to this?
I certainly hope so.
Probably.
I mean,
Gay people, bisexual, and everyone else is going to show up as well too, to go along with the straight parade.
they
Well,
could either try. They could either try and reverse troll the parade or whatever. There's a lot of things that can go down. It's gonna be a pit of chaos, to say the least.
Oh, it's a melting pot.
Well, let's just say it's gonna be lit AF, maybe.
It's gonna be
Yes,
interesting.
There'll be lots of fire.
But
Oh,
anyways,
and just
yeah.
imagine how civil it's going to be too. Like, you're not gonna have people wearing latex and giving out dick lollipops. That's not gonna happen.
Ugh,
So-
just
Yeah.
regular people.
Yeah.
They'll be
Other than
handing
this
out
Hopefully.
thing,
Bibles.
Tooney says, Boston is the city of rebellion, not degenerates.
I
Well-
don't really know anything about the history of any American city, and not out of ignorance. I'm just not. I just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if said search is true and I'd like to investigate it, then you know what? Maybe Boston may have its own original spirit, because after all, that city was one of the founding pillars of the United States of America.
It was the feckin' tea party, and they dumped all the feckin' tea into the water.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes.
Based off
Yes,
what I
they did.
vaguely remember off my history lessons, because we are forced to learn about America whether we like it or not.
Uh-huh.
Because
But-
America is a superpower.
Yes,
just on
but
the-
quite
it's
frankly,
just
Irish
on the
history
spotlight
is a lot more
everywhere.
sad.
But hey, regardless of that, though, there is one more little kind of story that kind of ties into this whole
Yes.
this whole trend of like corporations going all, ooh, look at me, I care about the gays, yeah, that's virtue signal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had to be done.
It had to do this.
God
Oh.
created David Jab, claims Kratos is bisexual, then quickly backtracks, claiming it was a lie.
No, it wasn't. He
Hey,
wanted
hey,
people
hey.
to believe that.
Do you know that gif of like Kratos looking into the computer screen and then throwing it into the bin? That's what you
Yeah,
need right
yeah,
now.
That's what he is.
That's
Hold
what you
on.
need right now.
Yeah, hold on. I think I might get it. I might have it here somewhere. But
I
in the
have-
meanwhile, continue on.
I have it. It's just the thing is, yeah. You know what? Before I start this, can I just preface that God of War is owned by Sony Santa Monica in California? That says enough, doesn't it?
Oh, that's
Oh,
so
yeah, it
surprised.
does.
But also, think about it though. This game came out quite a few years ago, and that was at the
It
time
did.
when it was okay to portray masculinity. Now the new games in God of War that are coming out, he's not as.
Look, it was the game
know.
for men who want to be toxic family men. That's what it came out as, and that's why it was a freaking winner. Now,
Yeah.
Now he's bi. Like, get out of here.
No,
Enough of
I
that.
don't
Stop it.
buy it because you're literally taking someone who is a literal god, killed his own family, and done God knows what else, and you're going to say, he's bisexual. Like, I don't buy it. But there's so much lore.
I killed Aries in cold blood, and now I bang hot, big-titted bitches.
Look at those pants he's wearing.
What are you saying? I like dick now?
Give me this scene where I prove I'm a bi.
Oh my god.
No, it doesn't make any sense at all.
The Kratos of the past era was literally he literally has he literally has sex with all these hot women, and nobody gave a toss about the existence of those scenes in the game.
But nowadays, you just throw a fit because it gives them the attention they crave so much, regardless if it ruins other people's business or not. Because hey,
I'm sorry, but like, just quickly, just hold that for a second. Not only that, but those big titted bitches scenes, those were your save screen.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how you saved the game.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking Ghost of Sparta. Oh, I like men and women. No, doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
I never look even in the past era of Kratos. I never even got that part in his backstory. I've played all the games except Ascension, and that never happened to me.
Well, yeah. Well, think about someone like oh my god, not Gandalf. I said this before. Dumbledore.
Yes.
Dumbledore.
They retconned him and made him gay. I mean, in no part of any of the books ever, 1 through 7, did they say that he's gay. And why do they have to do that? Just why though?
Yeah,
Representation. Get out of here.
Attention seekers.
Do you know what I find funny as well too? Fan fictions should stay fan fictions. Believe me, it's a good thing. They're called fan fictions and not manuals to how to fuck up the lore.
But
and look, I don't care if it's a gay character as long as it's not being gay just for the sake of it. Like
but
if
the thing is with this Kratos thing, it's just the guy literally just up and says, "Oh no, this was a troll job that didn't go so well."
Yeah, because normal people were like, "Dude, what are you talking about?" And he's like, no, never mind. I bet if this got positive responses, he'd probably still go along with it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. There is literally no possible way to work a character's sexual orientation into a story.
No.
And have it be natural. There's literally no way. And the only possible story relevant thing that can come from it is if someone is upset by said sexuality. There is literally no way to incorporate that and have it anything.
It's not necessary either. It's really not.
It isn't.
And like, I am a man like her, but like, this is completely.
Yeah, it's pandering. It's totally pandering, and it has nothing to do with actual Pride Month. No one really it's just not.
One of the most major things about Kratos is that he has so much lore written behind him that if you were going to actually make him bisexual, you're basically throwing that all out the window, and you would have to rewrite it over time.
Yeah.
Years.
Yeah, and nobody's got time to edit the games for that sort of virtue signaling scene.
Character, such an interesting character with such interesting backstory.
Yes. Yeah. That's all we really need. And if they happen to be homosexual or whatever other sexualities apparently exist, then sure, okay. But just don't do it for the sake of it.
Yeah. But that is kind of that, and.
But you know what? Next time we have the God of War 3 remaster. Well, once you go up against Hephaestus or something, I want Kratos to check out Hephaestus's fingernails and paint them or something, I guess.
I think I remember. You know what? In God of War 3, I think Hermes was like literally a femboy. The way he says Kratos.
Kratos.
That makes sense. Yeah.
There are these things called mods for that.
Slap Hermes' ass before you kick it.
Oh my goodness. I digress there, but this show is, well, I think this thing has taken its turn, and well, let's just say, you gotta wait until the freaking month just ends. Cause right. Anyway,
it will
Yeah.
never end.
this will never end.
The ride never ends.
Nope, we're stuck in that for better or worse. But hey, anyway, at least you've got us.
Time to read comments again.
Never.
Yeah. Let's see. Things.
The live comments: railroad tracks are straight.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's celebrated though. Rail track pride,
Mm-hmm.
or do straight pride, or do the straight pride thing on
Trains.
a train.
Trains deserve an awful lot of. They deserve an awful lot of attention because they bring you from place to place very quickly.
Yes, train lives matter.
You should be thankful.
Yeah,
I
yes,
feel
yes.
Yeah, I feel for those poor trains. They need the respect they deserve. I really do.
They do. They do.
Hey,
stand
Joe.
up for trains. They also
Joe.
feel pain.
Mm,
Oh,
The pain.
oh my.
I also
Hey.
just realized something.
What'd you realize, buddy?
Did you know that the bars in the gay flag are all straight?
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This changes everything.
Did you realize that the bars in the pride flag are all separated and not intermingled?
Oh my god!
Oh my god, that
This
was such
is-
a funny meme.
Okay.
This is
guy-
damning information.
They posted like this ugly purplish brown like flag.
No!
They tried
the
to
rainbow flag.
No, that
Don't
was ugly.
Ruin freaking purple.
Oh, I know, it's sad. And it was like an
Don't
ugly
take this
purple,
from the
too.
purple boy.
Oh, it was terrible.
Yeah.
And then everyone got all upset, like, oh well, and because they didn't know what to do. It's like it broke their brains.
But hey, it is time to unwind the story and move on to the
Okay.
next item. Because
Oh god, it's the Apple
Yes.
thing, isn't it?
it is, because it's considering that everything is wrong with Apple.
$999.
Monitor stand is everything wrong with
Wow.
Apple today.
Monitor stand, not the monitor itself.
That's a separate
Just the-
item that you have to buy, which costs you like well over $1,000.
The monitor stand.
Anyone with like the skill could make that. No
Alternatively, you go to your local welder, he'll do it for $50.
Yeah, $1,000 for a stand. Hell, like you can get a new iPhone with that, even though that's totally overpriced too.
I could get fucking not even my fucking mortgage could fucking afford that much. But what the fuck?
Oh, and the response to this when this was
A lot of
debuted,
beans.
like at Apple and stuff, they had the speeches when like Steve Jobs would get up on stage and talk to an audience about what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The audience responded to this with like anger, and he like started stuttering, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna switch it off to my friend here," because they were looking at the price, and they're like, "What the heck?"
They were pretty pissed off
Yeah.
for just one monitor stand.
Which has
$999. US dollars even.
And like in euros, that'd be over 1,000 euros.
yeah,
Oh,
but
even
what you
more
have-
than that.
I cannot wait just to see a video of the live reaction where he presents the
unboxing
price of the stand, and the entire arena goes piss off.
you bought this for $999, and
A monitor stand that does absolutely fuck all.
It really doesn't. It's not like it's just.
Well,
a
it
stand.
does. It holds up your screen.
You could get anything
wow.
else to hold up your screen. You could get a bag for your screen. You could get a fucking desk, a piece of
Like,
wood.
I could get myself a few sets of bricks that I could even do the same damn thing.
yeah, and if you want to do it, like if you wanted to do a VESA wall mount, which I've done like in the real world, I've installed a few. That's actually an extra charge if you want to stick it on your wall.
And the
Yeah.
laptop itself, or whatever, the monitor, it costs like what is it, between $5,000 and $6,000?
4,000.
Okay. Oh yeah, it was like $4,099. It's $5,000. So it starts at $5,000, and then you have to get
No,
another
like-
$1,000 stand on top of that. Are you kidding me?
It's like, should I carry an oversized tablet or should I make it like sit it implant it on my desk for another $1,000?
Plan A:
Also-
I buy the newest Mac with monitor stand. Or Plan B: I invest in Miles' DF commissions.
Well, true.
Well,
Also, Jolt.
yeah. I'll get to that in a minute. I'll get to your screen sharing in a minute. But yes, you've got to decide which the best investment is: 5 monitor stands or a Miles DF commission.
But the thing that I think is that I think they're actually doing this on purpose, so that there's the odd few stupid people out there who'll be so fascinated by it that they'll actually buy it.
Well,
Right,
yeah.
Exactly.
Remember
Pandering.
that app that they had? It was like the rich app. It cost like $10,000 or $5,000 or something crazy like that, and people actually bought it
What?
for an It's
Yeah.
called an app called I'm Rich, and it's basically just like a glowing gem. So they actually had to take that off of the Apple Store because people were buying it, and they were all angry about it. It's like, well, you were dumb enough to do it in the first place. I think someone
I
made
could
the app
buy a
as a
fucking
joke.
car for that.
Yeah.
People thought it was a joke, but
It wasn't.
sorry, the developers did. They didn't think anyone would actually do it, and then when they did, it was like, that's a problem.
I mean, I be I would think I would believe I would have a much lower standard belief on some people's set of intelligence. They would really spend $10,000 on an app that's just a picture of a gem that does absolutely fuck all.
It might
Sometimes
not
I
have
think
been.
to myself, I waste a lot of money. But then I look out in the world and realize, you know what? I'm doing financially well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Just before we continue, live comments. But Mikhail says, but why would you put your monitor on the wall? It's not the dumbest decision. Some people tend to do so. Like, if you're doing like surveillance, you need to look up and, do that. That's a practical reason. There's some people who, wall-mounted TVs, wall-mounted, in a desk. It has its uses. But let's just say that
The pricing.
you know what?
For $5,000, it should come with the stand, right?
Yeah,
like
like,
why is it separate?
Yeah.
Why? Just why?
Otherwise, you literally have like an iPad Maxi, which probably doesn't have, which may or may not have touch functions, and you just like be a pain in the ass like to lug it as a giant.
Now. To be fair, it is a modular computer, and that is pretty cool. However, there are also other modular computers you can buy for a much lower price.
I'm
modular.
going to be honest, which is I know very little when it comes to technology, but this is
Yeah.
just fucking ridiculous.
I know. It just lit up the news cycle because of how Apple are now literally becoming
It's just
rich
fucking
money grabbing
daft.
bastards.
Okay,
yeah.
real quick.
Um,
New Blue Mario 1016. Please stop forcing the conversation into a direction it's clearly not going.
Also, not only that as well too, it's also that you remember how people really used to love Steve Jobs, right? At the unfortunate night of cancer, and now we're at the point now where there's someone's just straight up bastardizing Steve Jobs' legacy.
yeah.
But
It's
Everything that Steve Jobs has ever worked for, when it comes to this humiliating shit stand for a monitor that does absolutely fuck all, I'd be rolling my fucking grave.
It's sad. It's
yeah.
sad.
live comment
yeah.
here
Okay,
from
here's one.
Okami. Walmart 40-inch 4K LED, less than $500, comes with a stand already. Like, what's the issue that you can't include the stand with something? Like,
Yeah,
honestly.
I know, right? Like, you must have this extra accessory. Like, oh, you want just an accessory? Oh, okay. Oh! I bet you Apple's gonna charge you for a power button to turn the thing on.
But why is it $1,000? What kind of magical technology is going into this freaking stand? Like,
It's
why?
controls.
I bet you're
Okay.
here.
For
I
the
bet
same
if you-
reason that...
I
Sorry.
mean, I was saying,
One at a time.
if you buy this sort of stuff, and believe me, you're a manager, the bank manager might give you that look.
Look,
It's
okay,
for the
look,
same reason that there's a certain amount of people that have bought the Juicero juicer.
Oh,
well,
no, that thing.
Yeah, but anyway, speaking of other stuff, live comments, Toonie says, I'd rather buy a fursuit. Yes, you would rather. That's a
Yeah.
better investment.
Yes.
Oh, and speaking of which, you know what, though? Remember, like, if we're talking about rich idiots, remember that one guy who's called a proper fursuit 5,000 to the value of 5,000 US dollars? Yeah, which one would you rather buy? A proper fursuit or that new Mac computer with the stand?
I'd rather have a fursuit.
That's a difficult decision. I don't know.
Remember that suit must
building
cost
my
5,000
fursuit,
US dollars and higher.
Wow.
Otherwise, you don't qualify, and you get called a fursuit E, a fursuite, a fursuite. I don't care how you pronounce it, but yeah.
Well,
So,
and
wait,
fursuits are
seriously?
also modular.
No, it's just one. It's just one dude, like one rich arrogant asshat in my neck of the woods, sadly, who did that, and he became a meme in my local community. So
Yeah.
Got my seal of disappointment. I'll tell you
yeah,
that.
let's just say he soured my local furry scene a little bit.
Ah.
Judges you and Furry.
But hey, enough about that there. But there's still, you gotta also consider the Mac Pro as well,
Oh,
considering that's the
Lord,
computer that. Yeah. Anyway, this is the thing that I was told to share. So
Like, when I first saw that, I thought it was a joke.
look
You
at
think-
the thing.
You think it's a joke?
It looks like a piece of cooking ware.
Yes.
Yeah, like a cheese grater.
Jolt, click on the picture, please.
Yes, I have. It's sharing it right now on screen share.
When you see the new MacBook, the new Mac Pro, scared raccoon noises.
Yeah, like oh, why?
Shameless, get the fertilizer.
All right. Well, the fact that it's modular is pretty cool, but
What does that
again,
even mean?
does it have to be that expensive? And does Apple really like? Okay, if they could sell that stand for like $100, and they'd probably still make profit. I don't
Indeed.
understand why. Just
But
why?
yeah, exactly. Just why would you sink, so much development into a fucking monitor stand? What's that thing even do?
Yeah, they probably spent like 5 years of research. That whole team of people. All right, guys.
It's
To
like,
make it-
okay, yeah. So how do we want this? Like, do you want this super thing that looks super duper glitzy and it's uber functional that you could even use it to grate cheese?
Oh
2
wow!
inches.
Yes.
You know, my wife uses this magical device to put the cheese on my taco, so maybe we could do it that way.
Never mind the fact that it cost us a pretty penny to do this, so it makes the best cheese.
Just like
And
the fucking monitor
This thing
stand.
is so powerful and processing wise, it's probably going to get very hot. So you could also make grilled cheese on it. Hey.
Honestly,
cheese
that
sandwich.
is probably why the whole cheese grater design.
Yeah,
right,
grilled cheese
functionality.
I mean,
sandwiches
hey,
from a
remember,
fucking
it's a
computer.
modular product that's multifunctional. They're thinking outside the box. Props to them.
Yeah,
Thinking outside the cheese box.
by making a functional cheese box. Yeah, good going. I wouldn't buy it. I mean, unless I like needed to, but I don't like run a business where I would need that kind of stuff.
No, I mean,
I don't
sure.
need that because I might already fucking grate my cheese with my own fucking face. So
No, okay, all right. Fair enough.
Hey! I think now they
And
want to
that's
bring
what-
out the next level of cheese grating with computer controls to get the right cuts for the right size.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that one raccoon would have nightmares for the rest of his life.
Talking about
fuck,
me,
he's
bitch.
scared. Can you blame him?
Hey, I mean, if it has like a 28 core Intel processor, I think making a cheese like to your specific size and cut would the machine will do it. You'll be right. Let's throw the cheese in. There we go. Let the computer handle the rest.
Remember, folks, efficiency is clever laziness.
All right, Echo. Okay.
It's nice.
Do-
I see you're a man of culture too.
Yeah, buddy.
Do you think
Good.
that like Apple is allowed to do this? Like, aren't there limits on how much you can charge for a product?
I don't know, to be honest with you, lad.
Because it really does seem like a total scam.
Yeah.
They could go under for this.
I mean,
don't know.
yeah, people will buy it, but at the rate technology is progressing, like you'll get stronger and stronger computers, and I think whoever will buy it will get ripped off straight off the bat.
Not
Oh,
only
yeah.
that as well too, but I'm also looking up here and on E621. And that one cheese grater meme has come back, but
Okay, all right, Gil.
completely
Gil.
Gil.
Stop bringing up
Yeah,
the loot post, please.
yeah.
Stop.
Seriously, dude. Enough.
Child, don't. Please. No. Ah.
No loot posts. Stop.
It's not. Yeah, I'm just saying, but still, let's not go beyond that.
Okay, can I
Yeah,
just put in
and
a
don't
simple
bring it
term
up.
then? It's cursed.
It's
Is-
beyond cursed, Jolt.
Yes.
Cursed
Yes.
is a weak word.
That
It's a
time, an
whole
entire
other
call
level.
tried to stop one man from speaking.
Yeah, good lord.
I mean, the things we do on the show, people. This is why we have this vibe going. Ah, well.
Lovely.
Repeat my point. But
Sure. It'll be grand.
But hey, a couple more little bits and bobs till we move to the next item. Inu
Next item.
says, mac and cheese. That's the new Apple thing.
Ah.
Mac
I get the joke.
Not bad.
That
not
is
bad.
clever.
Well played. Well played.
Oh, perfect.
Might as well fucking include it with Granny Smith apples.
Apple mac and cheese. Good lord.
But hey, it is just something. And I think at the end of this, though, if you ever buy this, though, be sure to ingest a lot of soy and lattes.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I prefer to
Yeah.
eat some real meat rather than whatever tofu piracy meat.
Ah,
All
well.
right.
So the last item on this list is quite the surprising new revelation of a TV show. Yes.
TV show.
Yes.
Here's why Magic, the Gathering Netflix will be the next big hit.
On Monday, Netflix broke the news that Magic the Gathering will be adapted into a TV show for the first time. Though the streaming service has yet to reveal a release date for the number of and length of installments, the show is already building up steam amongst the collectible card game's tens of millions of fans worldwide.
Yes. About that. Hey, Jolt.
Yes.
Do you agree that building up too much hype for whatever it would be pretty much a bad thing? Because
Watch Dogs.
sure, yeah,
Yes.
sure. I
Yes.
mean,
That's a case in point.
yeah,
I don't know.
I feel that it could be hyped up, what you believe could be the next best thing in the world, but
No.
when you
Well,
look
this
at it,
could
it's
be
just-
good. It
it
has
could be
promise.
good, but I mean, I'm just saying so too.
I mean, I'm a bit skeptical of Netflix because, and not to go off topic, it's just remember when they were going to do The Witcher?
Exactly.
Yes. Yes.
That's what I mean. I'm a big fan of The Witcher. I fucking love it. I've played the games. It's fucking fantastic. What they were going to do was just going to screw it all up.
Yeah. And to say
So
that
they better
Netflix
not
has a
do
good
this.
track record.
Oh lord.
Yeah.
They better not do what you know. They better not do it with Magic the Gathering. Like I know
But
very little about it.
the guys who are actually creating this show, though, they both play Magic themselves. So
The Russo
it's
Russo
not like they're
brothers.
detached, you know. They said
Like,
they've been playing it for years, and this, at least that's good. They have those, the passion, I would say.
They have the connection. I hope they have the connection to the Magic fan base. That is not the number one thing, because to stay faithful to the source material is one thing. To execute it properly is another.
Yeah. It's the same thing. Like, say if you're going to make a film based on history, like you can't get every single detail right, but at least try your best.
But
And
there's also like,
I mean, as well too. I mean, you could actually throw in a bit of action and everything, but there is still that aspect that you still gotta remain yourself loyal, to the lore, and not do do it your own way because hey, it's your own movie and everything. Just look at Paramount Sonic, and then you have your answer.
hey, the thing is, look on the bright side. This is an animated feature, not so much. Maybe it's not a live action. Because have you seen the latest trailer for the Magic expansion pack?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is literally an animation like. But
Interesting.
Some would
I
argue
just-
yes, it is literally an animation.
Oh, I just hope that they don't make Nicole Bolas gay. I swear.
I
to
mean, the
God.
thing is, though, yeah, I mean, I have less faith in Netflix for that
Jesus.
Bless
because
you.
remember,
That's-
these guys too. I suppose they had a hand in the making of Captain Marvel.
Oh, lovely.
They did, but also the Avengers Endgame, which right now is sitting at $2.7 billion in revenue. So there's that. These guys do know how to make a movie. For the most part.
I'm a bit
For the most part.
skeptical. No, like, because I've asked an awful lot of people, what's an Endgame like? People are going like, it was unusual, or it was shit, or like they didn't like some parts of it. Like, okay, fair enough, but like, it's not the kind of thing that like. I think people might be like going to it more than once just for the sake of it getting more money, but that's just me.
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it either yet. I might, because I have a long weekend. I'm gonna watch a movie, but
It's
gonna be a
overwhelming.
Pokemon movie.
You know, do you guys think a
It's not-
Magic the
it's-
Gathering movie would be better than a TV show?
I think
No,
neither.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I don't really know because there's so much to Magic. I don't think they could just put into
right.
a
But the
movie.
thing is, though, with a story that spans such an expanse, they'd have to come up with something new, something that literally enriches the world properly. The lore, the character, the lore,
Yeah.
the ideas, like the people, like planeswalkers. But you know what this kind of calls for, right? An inevitable side-by-side comparison with card show animes and TV shows. Right.
Uh,
Can I get a show of hands, like live comments, otherwise, or you guys streamers,
It's time.
who has watched Yu-Gi-Oh?
that's what.
Nah. You really know
I've
that?
seen a few of it, but I don't really remember anything about it.
Nice
Yeah,
shorts,
so-
loser.
Like,
Hey, Jolt, do you mean like that meme of, let's say, reality, anime, and Netflix adaptation?
No,
manga.
like the actual card show anime. So basically, in Yu-Gi-Oh, the whole idea is that you're playing a card game, right?
Right.
So what
Yes,
if
yes.
this is what they do to this Magic show? What
Yeah,
if
but
it's two
the
guys
thing
playing
is-
on a table?
yeah, but the thing is, though, I don't know how they're gonna take it. Like, if we're gonna take the Yu-Gi-Oh route, like, are we gonna go like to a modern day Magic the Gathering, like with plays, like eventually getting a Magic the Gathering dual discs and dual bikes, a la Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh my god! And they go.
No,
full
you know what I
anime.
want? I want a Magic the Gathering show or movie based off of one of the earliest Magic the Gathering video games. Ever play one of those?
No.
Wait,
I mean,
they had
Avira,
video
you've
those
had,
actually
you've
had
had, yeah.
Those had a fascinating story going on.
I mean, Avira, you've had some experience playing Magic before, like.
Oh yeah, I learned it when I was like 11 or 12. I've been playing it for many years, and but I use mostly like the older cards and stuff. I don't really go to places to like buy new stuff because I already have like a bunch of my dad's old collection.
Yeah,
when he used to play it. But yeah, it's I mean it's a really great game.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
also-
the newer versions are getting a little bit
long
It's
in the
weird.
tooth
It's
or
getting
whatever.
weird.
But
it's getting
the thing
difficult.
is, though, you know what also fascinated me when I side by side with Yu-Gi-Oh? Like Yu-Gi-Oh created a lot of good story material, like with the whole mythology of Yu-Gi-Oh was based on the Millennium items and so on.
Yeah,
Like-
you're right.
Like how is Magic going to incorporate itself into the modern world where like we have like all these multiverses? If that's what Magic was built on, the idea of the
they'll figure
Planeswalker.
something out.
I don't
They'll
know.
figure something out. Oh, sure,
Yeah, they
Jesus
have
will
to stick-
figure it out.
I
Oh,
wouldn't go with the whole
oh.
Planeswalker.
Also,
whoa, what?
Yu-Gi-Oh. You know what though? Like dueling in the Yu-Gi-Oh cartoon was like literally so physical. They had holograms of monsters and magic cards.
Yeah. And occasionally, when someone lost the game, like their life points hit 0, they collapsed to the ground like in agony, as if it was actually hurting them. Do you remember those scenes where like Kaiba was freaking out because Exodia barked at him? And he was like,
Exodia! No one's ever been able to summon him.
that dude looked like he was physically being hurt by a card.
And a
Like, it's
hologram,
over-
which is
Please,
projection of
somebody.
light.
Yeah, but oh my goodness. But a bunch of characters did that. But then they also incorporated the seal of Orichalcos, where it could actually take your soul and do scary stuff. But with Magic, I
Yeah.
think they should stick to one storyline. You know, not the whole multiverse, planeswalker craziness. That's just too much. You know, look at
Painting an
Battle
anime
Galaxy
is kind of
Skies.
weird.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, but
It's
But don't make it an
Japanese.
anime.
it's. I mean, the good thing is though, it's animated, not so much, less so live
Yeah.
action. I hope.
But I can just like imagine people like with Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like something bad happens, they fucking fall to the ground and act like they're having a heart attack.
I know. Oh, it's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
The whole idea with Magic the Gathering is that you are a planeswalker, like you're a wizard, and you're trying to cast spells to attack your, other wizards. So that kind of makes sense.
And summon monsters to destroy your opposing, opposing wizard.
Fuck
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
other
cast spells and
wizards.
stuff.
Hmm. But the thing is, though, they've got to establish a couple of good lore elements, some villains, and so forth. But how?
There's a really good storyline I like about Corona, the false god. Basically, yeah, this was a crazy storyline that happened. Now this is like quite old, but basically in the lore, she is magic incarnate. A good and evil, like an angel and a demon, they come together and they create her, and people automatically start worshiping her, and she's afraid because she doesn't know what she is, and her powers are, whatever you believe she can do, she can do it. And she eventually started a war with the whole world because everyone was worshiping her and she didn't know what to do. It was crazy.
Kind of reminds me of orcs from 40k. Now, I will lay down and die for the first time I say anything good about 40k rather than the good Warhammer. But the orcs function the way that anything they believe, it will be like that.
Yeah.
But by sheer power of belief. And that's a cool concept for magic.
Yeah, hell yeah, absolutely. And they did that, years before, which I think is really cool. I'm not going to spoil it how it ended, but
MTG is pretty neato.
It is, I mean, at this stage, it is a great way to grow the fan base. Though, as long as the Netflix folks and whoever it is handle it very well and faithfully.
Yeah.
But how do you think the card game, the card game thing is going to be played as? Like, I mean, you know what though? You know how the Japanese have this flair of saying, you just activated my trap card, yeah, and.
Well, look at Pokemon. Pokemon is based on a card game, but they don't actually play with cards in the show. They have actual.
Like they could do something.
Kuradeshimada.
Omae wa mu shindayu.
Ushtenmairu.
Now, Yu-Gi-Oh took the route of that, where they had. What are you saying?
You're approaching me?
I know speak Japanese.
I don't know. I can't. Oh my god! Someone actually gets the reference. I can't beat the shit out of you without coming closer.
One Punch Man?
Like, come as close as you want.
I don't know what that is.
Japan.
Jojo.
Hey Vera, you don't speak Japanese. You speak
Russian.
You speak vodka.
Rush. Oh,
Oh,
and you have the accent too? Oh, that's pretty wild.
He is the Ruski.
Other than that, though, I think, I think we'll have to wait and see how this may kind of turn out in the days ahead.
Time will tell.
I mean, I definitely keep an eye out.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do the card route. I think it's actually gonna be like the characters, like dragons, wizards,
and I think they're gonna organically weave the card elements into like the planeswalkers. Yeah.
Jolt!
What is it?
The comments.
Okay. Straight on it. Let's see what's happened. Time for Ave to translate all that Russian into Japanese into Russian.
Okay. Pay me.
Yu-Gi-Oh gets kicked in the groin. Oof! Life points drop to 0 immediately.
I mean that same thing can apply to Magic too, because they have a concept called life as well.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're actually like literally killing a wizard and stealing their magic from them.
The groin kick of death and absorption.
Yo, not to be an edgelord, but I really like the black philosophy in Magic the Gathering. The whole fate is in my hands, not anyone else's.
Face is another lie told by
Yeah.
the god.
Yeah, I mean, most definitely, it's got something for everyone.
Pretty
Yeah, it's
neato,
fun.
even though I don't know how to play it.
Me neither.
It's fun.
I had a skim of it, and I just said, this is something that's it's just got a very huge following, and heck, they even played some Magic games at my FurCon when there's chill time.
Oh yeah, you see that all
Yeah.
over the place, like in game rooms and stuff. People play Magic
Or
a
like,
lot in the fandom.
I like certain gaming conventions. Like, for example, this one time I went to Insomnia. They had it in Ireland one time. They had like card games. They had like Magic. They had Yu-Gi-Oh. They had Pokemon. They had a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's cool. It's literally a treat for our kind. But
Yeah.
ultimately, though, I believe this is pretty much all the time we've got for the week. One by one, have you got any kind of statements to close off with? Who'd like to begin? Just for the things of the week.
Well then, let me just post this comment right here, and then everybody shush for a second as I give a little sneak peek.
Okay.
That'll be in the album X2C coming soon.
Ooh, nice.
Do keep a lookout on it though. Where would you advertise this though? SoundCloud.
SoundCloud and YouTube.
Lovely.
First SoundCloud because that's what will be easier, and then YouTube about a month later. StarWeirdo. Starweirdo.
Lovely.
Mhm.
Then you get monetized
So-
in 4 seconds.
Any little closing statements? Fair, Sir Gosh?
Okay, go
I
ahead.
had a fun time for a first time. I might do it again another maybe in
I
a few
think
weeks.
you
Yeah,
did
come on.
quite admirably. Yeah, not too bad.
Come on. We all enjoy your cute Irish accent.
Yeah, not too bad. Not
The
too bad.
thing
You
is,
did-
my accent is one of the more easier to understand ones. So, like, mine could be way worse.
I mean, at least
Oh.
you're not one of those. I mean, you're not one of those ones with a super strong Irish accent. Which,
Yeah, like Kerry or Donegal.
yeah,
Sometimes that sounds like a different language. It really
Indeed.
does.
There isn't just one
Um,
Irish accent. There's like fucking 30 of them.
complex. But yeah, hey Vera.
Well, this was fun. I hope everyone enjoyed it, and we shall see you next week.
Indeed.
Right.
Last of all, Gil.
Yeah. All right. So first off, I want to give a shout out to one of my best friends I've met in the only world. His name is Neapo. No, Neapo. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Neapo. It is a circle, and also for another little prayer as well too. We thank you, O Monolith, for revealing the cunning plans of our enemies to us. May the light shine of the soul of the brave soldiers who gave their lives in service to your will. Onwards of the warriors of the Monolith, avenge your brothers. Blessed are as they are in eternal union with the Monolith. Bring death for those who spurn the holy power of the Monolith. O Monolith, we do not hear you. Why have you left us, O Monolith? We await your orders, O Monolith.
You sound like a creepy cultist at the moment who literally just ups and bows down. Literally,
Wow.
it's borderline
Like,
paganistic.
Subscribe, hit the bell button, or there'll be no dinner time.
And before we go, though, I do like to show you the picture, as I promised, of the Batmobile, which I took with my
Oh,
buddy.
I think that's the 80s Batmobile.
Subscribe to the Furry
Oh.
Raiders YouTube channel.
Oh yes, do
Indeed.
that.
Otherwise, I will literally plow the Batmobile into you.
That is
Or else I'll
crazy.
bomb your
Look at
house.
that. Look at this thing. Oh my
I like
god.
that you have all the Jolt Squirrels stickers pulled up on the side.
Yes, me.
It's sponsorship. He's
Ah.
Do
sponsoring
you use
himself.
any of the stickers or only your own stickers?
I use other stickers. Don't get me wrong. Believe me. I just. That's why I paid money for it. But hey, anyway,
Mhm.
that'll be it for the week, though. Thank you for listening, and I hope you had as much fun with it as we did producing this for you. As always, you know where to find our videos. It'll be on YouTube, Podbean, iTunes, Google Play Store, Stitcher, and we'll have more of that later down the line. This is us all signing out for the week. Farewell, and until next time.
Bye bye.
All right, see ya.
We'll see you guys next time, and until then,